to the back like I must have on a beat so deep in the crack.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone and very good night. Today and welcome back to our BBC podcast. Today discussion focus on a very important topic, the impact of unemployment and Malaysia economy and society. We are honored to have two distinguished guests with us today. Our first guest is the Minister of Human Resource, Dato Sri Ikhwan Ibrahim, and who is responsible for overseeing Malaysia labour market, employment policy, and workforce and development and initiative to improve job opportunities for Malaysia. Joining him is the Minister of Economy, Dato Sri Hazim Ramli, who plays a key role in shaping Malaysia economy policies, driving sustainable economic growth and creating employment opportunities through strategic national development. A pleasure to have both of you on our podcast. Welcome to the show, Dato Ikhwan Ibrahim and Dato Hazim Ramli. Okay, let's start our podcast, our gentlemen. Today we are diving deep into something that affects every single one of us, the Malaysian jobs market. Now, if you have been looking at the headlines lately, things seem pretty solid on paper. Our headline unemployment rate is holding super steady at 3.1%. Plus, jobs openings absolutely skyrocket to over 125,000 recently, mostly thanks to that massive retail rush during Ramadan and Hari Raya. Sounds good, right?
Yes.
But if you look a little closer, not all sunshine and rainbows. There is a huge elephant in the room. Youth employment is still stubbornly high at 10.3%. If you are fresh out of uni or trying to catch a break, you know how real that struggle is. On top of that, we have got some serious global drama with US China tariff frictions brewing in the background, which might shake up our manufacturing sector. So, what does this actually mean for us? Is the economy safe? Or are we heading into a rough patch? Grab your coffee, log in, and let's break it down. And now we are moving to our partner, that's named Ahmad Deher, and to give our special guest a question.
Okay. Now, Assalamualaikum. Alright. I want to ask Mr. Ikhwan. Can you explain the unemployment rate trend in Malaysia from 2023 until 2025?
Thank you for the question, Mr. Adaham. So, I will answer this. Certainly, based on the government's official data, Malaysia's unemployment rate has shown a consistent improvement over the past 3 years. In 2023, the unemployment rate was 3.4%. It then decreased to 3.2% in 2024 and further declined to 3% in 2025. This downward trend indicates that Malaysia's labour market has become more stable, with more people successfully finding employment opportunities. It also suggests that economic activities and job creation have improved over time. Overall, the continuous decrease from 3.4% to 3% is a positive sign for the country's economy because lower unemployment generally leads to higher household income. So, stronger consumer spending and better economic growth. What can I conclude is the data show that Malaysia has made steady progress in reducing unemployment between 2023 and 2025, reflecting a healthier and more resilient labor market. That's all from me.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Alright, I understand. So now I want to move to next question, I want to ask Mr. Hazim.
Yes.
What a factor of increasing in employment rate?
Thank you for our host, Mr. Adham. The factors of unemployment from year 2023 to 2025. I will explain each factors together with the example that has been provided. Let's begin with 2023. In 2023, one of the main factors of unemployment was the mismatch between the skill possessors. The mismatch between the skill possessors by York and the actual needs of the industry is one of the main causes of youth unemployment. In many cases, the skilled learner in educational institutions do not fully match the skill required in the workplace. For example, college students majoring in business management study general marketing and management theory. However, F&B companies like T-Leaf need employees who are skilled in digital ordering system, cashless payments, customer data analysis, and social media marketing. If graduates don't have these skills, they may not be selected despite their academic qualification. So, for in 2024, another factor of unemployment was salary does not match the cost of living. The salary rates offered do not keep pace with the rising cost of living. This causes graduate to choose to be unemployment employed while waiting for a better offer. For example, a graduate in Kuala Lumpur who earns 1,800 ringgit a month has to bear rent, food, and transportation costs that exceed the amount. This situation causes them to refuse to accept low-paying jobs and choose to unemployed while waiting for an offer that is more in line with the current cost of living. The last one is in 2025. In 2025, the factor of unemployment was global trade challenges. The global economic slowdown and uncertainty in foreign trade chains are also impacting hiring at export-oriented companies. For example, an electronics company in Penang that export chips and electronic component to they export chips and electronic component to other countries has seen a drop in order due to the global economic slowdown. As export demand has decreased, the company has cut production and sent out new hires. As a result, many engineering and technical graduates have struggled to find jobs. So for the conclusions, these are the three factors of unemployment from year 2023 to 2025. They are the mismatch between the skill possessors, salary does not match the cost of living, and global trade challenge. Each of these factors contributes to unemployment in different ways and affect graduates and young people seeking employment.
What a great explanation from Mr. Azim. So we move to next question is to Mr. Ikwan. My question is, what are the main effects of unemployment in Malaysia? You can explain.
Okay, good question, Mr. Akil. So I will answer this. Unemployment has several significant effects on both individual and the country's economy. Firstly, it affects purchasing power when people lose their job. They also lose their main source of income. As a result, households reduce their spending, especially on non-essential goods and service. This lower consumer spending also affect businesses because demand decrease, leading to lower sales and reduced investment. Secondly, unemployment has a negative impact on gross domestic product (GDP). Unemployment workers are unable to increase overall productivity. So when spending and production decline, Malaysia economic growth slow down cause GDP decrease. Lastly, unemployment also affects social welfare. Higher unemployment can decrease poverty and income inequality, while many families experience greater financial pressure. At the same time, the government need to spend more on welfare assistance, employment program, and financial aids. This way reduce the budget available for other important sectors such as education and infrastructure development. So what can I conclude this? All my conversation is unemployment does not only affect individuals but also has a long-term consequences for business, the economy, and society. Therefore, reducing unemployment is essential to ensure sustainable economic growth and improve the well-being of the people.
That was a great point, Mr. Kwan. And
Thank you.
I want to move the next question. Can I?
Yes.
This question for Mr. Azim.
Yes.
And my question is, what a solution to reduce unemployment rate in Malaysia?
Thank you for the question, Mr. Arif. So I will explain the measures that can be taken to reduce unemployment. So for the under direct control, there is a multi-sector economic diversification. The first measures the first measures under multi-sector economic diversification is promote job creation. These measures aim to stimulate new jobs and entrepreneurship, focusing on the vulnerable young people and ensuring they are employed. Next is education and training sustainability. These measures aims to ensure more young people are educated and trained to fill skills gaps that may arise as a result of the pandemic. So the conclusions under direct control, multi-sector economic diversification focus on two important measures. The first is promote job creation, which aims to stimulate new jobs and entrepreneurship, focusing on the most vulnerable young people and ensuring they are employed. The second is education and training sustainability, which aims to ensure more young people are educated and trained to fill skill gaps that may arise as a result of the pandemic. I think that's all. Thank you, Mr. Arif.
Okay, now I want to conclude from this podcast. Malaysia unemployment rates has improved, falling from 3.4% in 2023 to around 3.0% in 2025. However, youth unemployment is still a concern. The main cause are the mismatch between graduate skill and industry need. Low starting salaries compared to the cost of living and global trade challenge that reduce job opportunities. Next, for the suggestion to reduce unemployment rate in Malaysia is university should work closely with industry and provide more internship. Graduates should improve their digital and technical skill to meet market demands. Employers should offer fair salaries, while the government should create more jobs by supporting new industry, entrepreneurship, and better job matching program. Okay, that's from I. And then, what do you think, Adit, about my conclusion?
Yeah, that was a great conclusion from the information that we get from our special guest, and the information was great from both our special guests. Yeah, Mr. Ikwan and also Mr. Hazim. And thank you for our sponsorship. It's Ali Cafe, and we want to thanks to all our viewers that watching to our podcast today.
So we also want to thanks for you guys because you guys invite us for a great time with you guys so we can share all our knowledge and information for another people.
Yeah, I think our viewers get many knowledge with the podcast today. And I think we are at the end of the podcast, and I think that's all from us. Thank you for our special guest, Mr. Ikwan and Mr. Azim. And that's all from a BBC podcast.